DICE and EA are back with a brand new iteration of the Battlefield franchise. It's
Right,
Battlefield 4, dog, and we're taking a look at it on the PC. We don't have the next-gen versions of this game yet, but it looks pretty damn impressive and next-gen-y to me on the PC, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stand back! I've lost control!
One big difference you have to know going into this, the current gen versions of Battlefield 4, only 24 people can get online to play the multiplayer.
On the console, yep.
But if you're looking for the full 64-person experience, you're going to want to go with the next gen. You're going to want to go with the PC, and that's exactly what we experience now. At the outset, we talked about maybe doing the single-player review as a separate review, but there's so little and it's so slight here, and they still haven't really built it out all that much.
It's better.
It's better, but it's still not great, and it's basically a bunch of soldiers who get into trouble and shoot their ways out of situations.
Yeah.
Takes about an afternoon to beat, and then we move on to the real reason why people buy this thing.
Single player in Battlefield has always been a bit of a training mode, but what's improved now, I think, with the single player is that there's a better story, there's better storytelling.
There was still more.
You do wish that there was
want
more,
more,
but
yeah.
then we start to get edge into the, chasing Michael Bay, Call of Duty type stuff, and that always feels inauthentic with Battlefield. And the thing that I like about Battlefield in opposition to Call of Duty, and I like both franchises a lot, Battlefield's maps are always so massive, you feel like you're part of real maneuvers. You know, you feel like you're really just thrown out into this just epic-sized map.
Objective Echo to our control.
Let's talk about the Levolution. This is something DICE has been trumpeting for many months now, and the Levolution is the level sort of unfolding and breaking and changing over the course of the matches, and it's not quite as dramatic as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty effective theater.
Well, it is. And honestly, we're talking about these things kind of just adding little tiny touches and little sort of significant sort of embellishments. You can put C4 on certain obstructions and walls and stuff, and things will get out of your way. You'll try to duck behind cover, and you'll see your concrete slabs chip away, and suddenly you're like, you're completely alone. Yeah, it's all.
And the screen's all gray.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a really well-crafted experience, and there is some freshness to it. There is some beauty and some sumptuous kind of fidelity to get lost in for sure until it all is destroyed in front of your eyes. I mean, it is pretty amazing to lob a grenade against a fuel canister that takes down a whole tower and crumples around all your enemies.
Smells like Battlefield, tastes like Battlefield,
What do you
and
give it?
it's more Battlefield. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm not excited about this.
I love these kinds of games. I do play them like crazy. It's an 8.5 for me.